My name's Roger Williams. I'm the chairperson of the Oakwood Traders and Residents Association, and we're trying to raise money to preserve this wonderful clock behind me, our Leeds Big Ben. It's in a very bad state of repair inside and outside. Some of the main structure inside has corroded away, and you can see from the outside that the rust is coming through the paintwork, and the cast iron outer casing is cracked in one or two places. So it does need quite radical treatment to put it into good condition, and that's our aim, to put it in good condition for the next 30 to 50 years.
My name's Nick Wayne, and I'm a local trader and a member of the Oakwood Traders and Residents Association. I think it's really important that we have this focal point in Oakwood. As far as everyone's concerned locally, it's been here forever. I know it's been here for 100 years, but it really is the centre of the area. It's where the farmers market congregates around, it's where people meet up. When people say, let's meet up for a chat, let's meet up and get the bus, they say, where should we meet? They say Oakwood Clock. So it's really important that it's here, and it's here for the future. It's that link with the past, it's that Oakwood's important, it's very symbolic about what Oakwood is all about. There's a lot of history for a lot of people about the clock. It's been here when they were kids, it's been here when they were students, and it's been here when they're adults and they bring their own kids and grandchildren. It's really important that it's here. Really is a symbol of the community of Oakwood and the surrounding area. But it's also the gateway to Roundhay Park. It's the first thing people see when they come down Roundhay Road. They see the clock, they know they're going to be at the park very soon. So it's really important for a number of reasons.
To me, really, it's like a place to meet with friends or something. It's like everyone around here knows it. Like everyone from our school, if like you asked them if they were, say you were going to meet someone, you'd say, can you meet me at Oakwood Clock? And they'd like know exactly. So it's sort of like a meeting place for friends.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen this area without the clock, so I couldn't imagine it not being here. It's just every memory it's in. My mum remembers the first farmers market that's been here, but she's been here every Saturday that it's been on since. So yeah, it's great. It's got really big now. It's like a big thing. So
I know a couple of families that just live up the road near me that they've actually set up their own stall now and they sell their own things here. So it's helping the community grow as well. It's getting more people involved.
The clock means quite a lot to me because it's been here for a while, and without it, it would seem strange, because when you think of Oakwood, you think of Oakwood Clock, and it means a great deal. When I was younger, my mum and dad used to bring me here after we'd go to Roundhay Park, and we'd sit here with like an ice cream or something, and we'd just talk, and it was really nice because it wasn't with my brother or sister, so this was our time, and this is what Oakwood Clock means to me, because it means it has a rich history for me.
Well, it's because it has been here for forever, and it's just always been there, so it's been part of my life growing up. So that's kind of what it means. It's just like being there whilst I'm growing up.
The clock means a lot to me because I've had some good memories with friends here, sheltering from rain and just talking. So yeah, it means a lot to me, and I wouldn't like it to be not here.
It's been part of the community for so long, so if it wasn't here, there'd just be like a gaping hole, and it would feel rather empty if you just walked past here and Oakwood Clock wasn't here, because it's a symbol of Oakwood.
We are making big efforts to raise money, very close to getting charitable status for the company that we formed as part of the Oakwood Traders and Residents Association, and we feel once we get that, we can go to people and say, look, you're contributing to a genuine charity, and also they can probably get the tax back on it. So there's lots of advantages in that. But as I say, we've already had quite a few very useful contribution. We've raised about 23 or plus thousand since last November-ish, so it's not been too bad.
I'm Paul Mitchell, I'm an architect, live in the area and on the committee for the Oakwood clock. I think the regeneration of the clock and its surroundings will actually regenerate the whole area, which I'm supportive of. The clock's got structural issues that need to be sorted out, plus it needs a full redecoration, and all the lean-to structure needs to be sorted out in terms of a new roof and new seating around the base of it. It's going to be in excess of £100,000, but we're still looking at some of the figures to refine that to get the right sort of figure, and we're working with Leeds City Council to look at how we actually have the works proceed. Most of the money is probably going to go in the structural works. It's got a steel frame inside it, which is corroded, and we're currently exploring whether we need to take the clock away from site or to actually carry out the works on site. It's looking quite difficult both ways round, so we're still investigating that.
Okay, well, my name's Tony Quinn, or Anthony Quinn, and my most recent association with the clock is obviously I'm part of the group who are campaigning that we don't lose it. But prior to that, I've lived in the area a long time. I went to what was Roundhay Grammar School, so this was a landmark that I used to see every day when I got off my bus and walked past it, which is really part of what it is. You know, it's been here 100 years. It's a landmark that hundreds of thousands of people recognise as being, when you come up from the centre of Leeds and you see the clock, that's the landmark that announces you're now in Oakwood and you're now at Roundhay Park. It's the marker for the southern point of the park, really. So it's just a really, you know, a well-known and well-loved landmark, I think. We're in the middle of a conservation area. We have something which I believe is a listed building. I mean, I presume you've had a good look at it, and you can see that the structure of it appears to be failing. It seems to be made from, there's cast iron, there's bits of wood. We might lose the clock, and I think for the area, that'd be a big loss, and it would be like seeing an old friend with a tooth missing. It'd be that kind of thing, and people would then notice.
What's wrong with the clock is that it was never built to be outdoors. It was built to sit in Leeds Kirkgate Market indoors, and it was moved here in 1913. And really, it's the whole workings of the clock inside are going rotten, the framework is rotten, and it needs some tender loving care to bring it back to its former glory, and it's really important that it does. And it's going to take a lot of money to get there. Well, so far we've raised about £23,000, and that's in about 6-7 months. So there's a lot of passion about it. A lot of people want to see the clock restored to its former glory. There's a number of different quotes around, and it ranges from about 100,000, 120,000, that sort of region. So we've got a lot of work to do.
Well, I think it does matter because the community, this is the base point, and without it, it would be quite horrible. So I think it would mean a lot for the community, and if it was restored, it would be like Oakwood would be refreshed, and old memories would come back because of its rich history. It has been restored once before in 1970, and I think it's time for it to be restored again.
It's been here pretty much longer than everyone else who's lived here, so it's it was here first, so it should stay.
I just think it should always be here, never be removed, because it's been here for generations, so just to keep memories and make new ones.
It's important. It's just it'd be a waste to get rid of it. Yeah, and you'd regret it. Everyone would regret it. Yeah.